Good morning. I am participating today in DEWEY'S 24-hour readathon, and it starts in 3 minutes. So I am making my breakfast right now, and I just kind of woke up a little bit ago. I was going to give myself time to do my workout video before getting started with the 24-hour readathon, but I didn't. So I'll have to go for a walk or something, which is totally fine because I didn't do my video this morning. I can maybe do it later. My goal, I think, is to read more than 12 of the 24 hours. I know some people give themselves a goal of reading all 24 or 20. I don't think that's realistic for me, so my goal is to read more than 12. We'll see if I can get there. This morning, while I'm getting ready, I am going to be listening to my Bible app. I'm quite a few days behind in reading every day, so I'm going to put the Bible app on. That's still reading. I'm going to listen to the Bible for a little bit. I will keep track of how long I do that. I'm also working on the Hero of Ages, which is the 3rd book in the Mistborn series today. But then if I need something other than fantasy or my Bible app, I have Beach Read, which is a contemporary romance that I got from Book of the Month this month. So between those, I hope to get a lot of reading done, but if for some reason none of those are working for me in the moment, I might pick up something different too. I will have to let you know. But I'm hoping to kind of check in every other hour or something into this little one-day, 24-hour reading vlog and let you know how I'm doing. So I don't have any of my books here with me. I am making a breakfast scramble. So I have potatoes cooking right now, and then I'm gonna add some tomatoes that I'm gonna chop up. I'm gonna add some spinach. I have some salami since I don't have any other bacon, some cheddar cheese, and eggs. And, oh, here it is. And some red pepper. I need to put this in once the potatoes get going because this goes next. And I mix it all up. It usually makes enough for 2 breakfasts, which is awesome. So I have breakfast tomorrow done too. All right, I am going to go ahead and put my app on to listen to the Bible because it is 8 o'clock. I'll check in later. It's now 9 o'clock. I did 1 full hour of listening to my Bible app, and I'm still not caught up, but I made some really good progress and enjoyed starting my day by listening to God's Word. So now I am picking up the Hero of Ages. I am at page 133, and the goal today is to read as much of this one as I can, but every time I start to fall asleep, I will switch to something else. But for the next hour, I'm hoping to make some good progress in the Hero of Ages. I'll let you know. Well, I just finished hour 3. It is now 11 o'clock, and I did make it to page 200 of the Hero of Ages. I read this for the past 2 hours. So far I took, I think, 20 minutes total off from reading. I started scrolling at one point, then I'm like, wait, stop, what am I doing? Put down the computer, put down the phone, and pick up the book. So I made some good progress. I just checked in with Emily, who I'm buddy reading this with, and shared my thoughts so that I can keep on going later today. But I am going to switch things up a little bit. And I know I mentioned that I was going to read Beach Read, but then I saw this other Brian Selznick book that I have, The Marvels, and it's humongous, but like all the Brian Selznick's books, there's loads of pictures in here. So I'm going to switch and read this for a little bit. I'm not sure if I'll do it for the full hour or not, but this is what I'm going to read for a little bit. I am really, back to this for a second. I'm really enjoying this book. I love this world, and I can't tell you too much about the plot because it is the 3rd book in the trilogy, but I will say that one of the things I'm really loving, besides the continuing of all the characters and getting to know some of the ones we didn't know as well, I'm really loving the focus on religion. It's a very political book, and there's a lot of fighting scenes and war and stuff like that, but in this one in particular, and a little bit in the last one too, in this one in particular though, there's a big focus on religion. One of the characters, Sazed, is a keeper, and he had all of the history of all of the religions of this world from all times, but he has experienced some grief and is now questioning everything, which is very realistic. But also just the formation of a new religion. We're kind of seeing it from the ground level and how some people believe and some people don't, and the legends and the stories that are being told to develop this religion are very interesting. So I'm really enjoying that kind of conversation that this book is having with me. So just wanted to share that. But yeah, I'm going to get back to reading, and I will stop probably in another hour to grab some lunch. I just had a bowl of dry Lucky Charms to snack on because I was starting to get a little sleepy at one point. So I grabbed a little snack of Lucky Charms. Snack of champions, right? Oh well. All right. I'll check in the next hour. Well, it is almost 12:30 and I was just falling asleep while reading the Marvels. So I am taking a break to go for a walk. I'm going to listen to my Bible app again, continue to work on getting caught up. So far behind, and that's really sad. I need to be a little more diligent about that, but I thought I would quick show you the baby birds before I get walking. So here, they're sleeping. The mom and dad are yelling. Oh, they're so cute. Sticking their little beaks. Definitely getting more and more feathers. So cute. All right, well, I'm gonna put my app on, go for a walk, and then come home and make lunch. I haven't eaten yet, but I'm not really hungry because I had that big old bowl of Lucky Charms. I'm gonna make some buffalo chicken dip later for dinner. You know, healthy as can be on these quarantine days. But it's a beautiful day. It's like 65 degrees or something, 60 degrees. Actually, it's probably not 65. It's probably closer to 60. It's a little on the chilly side, but still beautiful blue skies. So gonna take advantage of it and go for a little bit of a walk. So I'm gonna probably call my mom first and then listen to more of the Bible. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll check in later. All right, it's 3 p.m., which means it's hour 7 now, or I'm starting hour 7, or I'm starting hour 8. I forget. I get confused. I just finished The Marvels by Brian Selznick. Chunkamunka. But the first half of this was pictures. More than half of it was just straight illustrations. Very cool story. I really do like Brian Selznick's books. This is my least favorite of the three. If I had to rank them, it would be Wonderstruck is my favorite, and then The Invention of Hugo Cabret, and then this one, The Marvels, is my least favorite. I just love his artwork though, and I like the way he weaves art and story together and tells a story in the art. I mean, kind of like a graphic novel, only it's just straight art. Like there's no words in with these pictures. It's just, this one tells a story at the beginning, and then towards the end there's prose. Yeah. So in this one, the first part is told in the pictures, like I said, and in that it starts in 1766 or 1760, yeah, 1766, and we start on a ship, and these brothers survive this shipwreck, and then we follow the family through generations, and they all kind of become actors. And then the more present day timeline happens in the 1990s, and we follow this kid named Joseph who runs away from his boarding school to London, where he tracks down an uncle that he's never met. And the uncle is somewhat of a recluse in this house that he's created that's almost like a living history museum. Like it's quirky and filled with unique different objects, and we kind of see how the story and pictures at the beginning relates to the more current day story. It's heartwarming and gentle, has a few sad moments and some really beautiful moments about story and family, and I did enjoy it, but it's not my favorite of the Brian Selznick that I've read. But anyways, I am going to go hop in the shower because I have not showered today. I'm going to watch or listen to booktube videos while I shower, because that's kind of what I do. So I'll take a break from reading for a little bit, have a quick shower. Then I'm going to jump back into Hero of Ages and read some more of this one for a little while. So far so good. I mean, this is a huge book. This one has about 650 pages. So even though a lot of them are pictures, it was a big book to finish. So yay for me. All right. 7 hours in, and I am aiming for more than 12. So far I'm making really good progress, and I hope to continue. I will check in later. I'm so excited about this chicken wing dip. This is going to be dinner today. Yum. All right, it is 6 o'clock, which means we are starting hour 10, and I just got done eating dinner. I've switched myself to the other side of the couch. While I ate dinner, I made buffalo chicken wing dip, which isn't really like healthy dinner, but it's what I was craving today. I started reading Beach Read. I don't know if you can see that. One of the books I got from Book of the Month this month. I thought it would be fun to switch it up and read something contemporary and light and fun. So this is it for a little while. I'm going to work on this during this hour, maybe for the full hour, maybe not. And then I also plan on picking up Two Towers for a little bit and reading a couple chapters. No, reading a couple pages of this one, maybe for a half hour or so at some point. So that is what is up for the next hour. I had to come inside because it was getting really chilly. I talked to my sister. She FaceTimed me while I was getting dinner ready. So I think I'm at 7.5 hours total, or 8. I think I'm at 8 hours out of the 10, or 7.5, something like that. I'm not keeping very good track. I probably should have thought that through a little better, but this was so spur of the moment that I didn't really think it through that well. But I'm doing really good. All I've basically done today is read. So good for me. All right, I'll check in later. All right, it's 8 o'clock. 12 hours done, and I think I've probably done 10 hours of reading. Maybe a little bit more. I haven't been keeping exact track, but I've been reading literally all day, other than when I was in the shower, other than when I talked to my sister on the phone. So I am sitting here with a glass of wine. It's 8 o'clock, like I said, or almost 8. At 8, Rachel Dawson, Rad Reads on Instagram, is doing a silent reading party live. She's going to kind of set up a little scene, and you just sit and read with her in Richmond. She's another Richmonder. We have these silent reading parties that happen, and we can't do them right now. So the silent reading party RVA Instagram does them occasionally on Instagram, but Rachel is doing one herself tonight. So I'm going to start off with 15 minutes of Two Towers, because I've only been reading Beach Read for the last hour plus, hour and a half or so. And I'm about 200 pages in and loving it. I probably will finish that one this evening, but I want to read Two Towers for a few minutes to make some progress in there today, and then go back to Beach Read because I'm really enjoying it. But it's time for some silent reading party action. Woot woot. I have been in all sorts of positions on this couch today. It is 11 o'clock. I'm not going to bed. I'm about 50 pages from finishing Beach Read, so I'm going to finish that, and then I'm going back to Hero of Ages. I'm going to see how long I can keep myself awake for. I'm probably not staying up all night, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I had a glass of wine while I was reading with all the Rad Reads little silent reading party, but then I stopped doing that after like 15 minutes, and I hopped on over to Kate How, No Compliments to Your Mother. I think that's what her channel is at Instagram is. She was going live tonight too, so I hopped on with her for half an hour, and then I got back to reading. So I had a little break, but I have not moved off this couch in a really long time. But I'm really enjoying this book. It's really good. It's fun. It's cute. It's heartwarming, like heart-wrenching. They're both characters are dealing with some stuff, which I really like. They have their walls built up really high. How are they going to get through the walls? That is where we're at. There's 50 pages left. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. All right, it's 1 in the morning, and I'm calling it. I made it to hour 18. I'm going to bed. My time zone stops at 8 a.m., so I might get up early enough to listen to an audiobook or something in the morning, but it is kind of late, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the morning, but I'll at least hop on and wrap everything up and like check in the morning. But I'm going to bed. I did finish another chapter in Two Towers, so I feel pretty good about that. Actually, I feel really good about all of the reading that I got done today. So, but I'm sleepy now. Time for bed. Good morning. It is now Sunday morning. I just wanted to close out this video. I did not wake up in time to read anymore this morning, so I think my total was probably somewhere around 15 hours total yesterday, all yesterday, which is a lot of reading in one day. I read about 110 pages from The Hero of Ages. Really enjoying this one still. Have a long way to go. And I did check in with my buddy because I'm buddy reading this, so I'm very pleased about that. I read just about 50 pages in The Two Towers. I read one more chapter, and I'm really enjoying this one as well. This one I think is probably the one I was the most intimidated by in The Lord of the Rings, but so far it's going really well. So I don't think I will finish this by the end of the month, but I have all the way through the end of May to finish this one because it's for April and May. For the Lord of the Read-Along, we're reading this one in April and May. So I have time, but I would like to get as far as I can. I have a few days left, so we're going to keep going with that. I read all of Beach Read by Emily Henry. This one has 300, so what was that? So far 150 pages, and this one has 360. We'll just say 350. It's like 358. So 358 pages of this one, which puts me at 500 pages so far about. This one was really cute. We follow two writers who end up living next door to each other on Lake Michigan for the summer. One of them lives there. One of them just kind of inherited the house when her father passed away, with a lot of drama behind it. These two writers are both struggling with a little bit of writer's block. Turns out they knew each other in college. They're struggling with writer's block. The guy, Gus, he writes literary fiction, and the girl, oh gosh, what's her name? I'm the worst with names. January. Her name's January. It's like an obvious, like, obnoxious name. Not obnoxious, I shouldn't say that. And January writes romantic books, women's fiction, I should say, and like with a lot of happily ever afters. And so they just come from life. They look at life from very different lenses. They're both having a little bit of writer's block. They end up challenging each other to write in the other's genre, and their relationship kind of grows and builds, and it's a lot of fun, and it's super cute, and it has some heartwarming moments, and I really enjoyed it. I think I ended up giving it 4 stars. And I also completed all of The Marvels by Brian Selznick. This one is 600, we'll say 650 of this one. So, but I feel like this throws off my page count because the majority of this book is in pictures. But it's still 650 pages. So altogether, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1,150 pages altogether, but this one really throws it off. But hey, I'm gonna count it. 1,150 pages in 24 hours. That's amazing. But this makes it feel like cheating. But altogether, super pleased with my 24-hour DEWEY'S readathon, DEWEY'S 24-hour readathon progress. It was a last-minute decision to join in, and I'm so glad that I did. I will probably do it again sometime next time they have one. I don't pay attention that much until I see other people talking about it. I had heard about it before, but I had never done it. So now I'm glad that I did, and now it's time for me to get ready for online church. I'm still in my PJs, but it's morning. I've had breakfast. I'm going to go quick and make some hot cocoa and get ready for church at 10:30. Thanks for coming along with my 24-hour reading adventure. I probably won't get nearly as much, well, I know I won't get nearly as much reading done today because there was a few things I needed to get done this weekend that I didn't because I spent all of yesterday reading. So I will, oh, and I forgot, I listened to my Bible app for probably close to an hour and a half yesterday altogether. I am totally caught up now, which is awesome, and I can't add in those pages. So maybe I won't add in those pages, but it will kind of help even out what were pictures in that one. So I won't add in any more pages, but just know that I added an hour and a half reading my Bible yesterday too. So yay for that. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to chat with you in the comments below about any of these books that I read or about anything else you want to chat about. You guys know I love talking with you in the comments, and I will be talking to you very soon in another video. Bye.